Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome, all of you. Thank you for tuning to you here. We're here with your new moon Leo reading, and quite the energies here, right? We're working with new moon being the lowest peak of energy flow, Leo being real strong fire energy. Let's jump into it here for you and see what might be at play. I know your last reading here that's been up on the channel has been kind of a bustling, very, very strong energies coming through here for you, Gemini. You're in this period, so feel free to check it out. It's actually on the playlist if you haven't yet, and if you do feel guided, of course, just heed your personal intuition, always heed your intuition, Gemini. But let's jump into it and see here what might be at play for you during this particular period. And I think that's the August reading. Nonetheless, welcome everyone, anyone who's joining in this live reading right now that I'm recording this through. And feel free to comment and just join in and follow along. But for a number of you, right off the bat, let's just say this as well. We're working with the cards, yes, the tarot cards. We're with Kim Cran's tarot deck, The Wild Unknown, it's called. It work with the cards. Of course, energy is fluid, and so take it as you will. We'll be channeling, and it's going to go quickly at times. And so the way I can describe it is like as a really vivid dream. So just remember as well that I'm kind of just channeling from that vivid dreamlike state. Let's get into it. Gemini, we caught sight of the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, but let's pull the cards before we really get into it now. Okay, bending this card. Oh, we use the swords. Okay, Gemini. I think there's someone there who wants to meet with you in the room over there. Yeah, you got a tie on him here that specifically, and he's tired of waiting. Okay, to tell it to you, Six of Wands. I don't know what it is, but it seems like you know, Pisces. Oh, I'm here, Pisces. Ace of Pentacles, reverse. Well, we got 6 people in the room. We got one like, hey, Jenna B. Hey, Abigail Smith. Welcome. Yeah. So hey, I'm hearing holler. I'm hearing holler at me. I mean that's well. Okay. 4 of Wands. Oh, right. He left his name, his number. I'm hearing that as well. He wants to know like when you're going to be. I'm hearing. I'm hearing. Feeling him back. I'm hearing on that last message he left you. Oh, okay. Temperance and the 8 of Wands. Now, I was going to say, I was going to type it in the title of Gemini. Literally, I was typing, will you marry me, comma, Willy Wonka. I was writing the title. And I was like, I can't be doing that. Temperance are right, because listen, all right, we don't want to call him that outright, right? Okay, we have a suspicion he's a little Willy, he's a little Wonka, but we don't want to come out right at the beginning. Just kind of call it out, I don't want to come out and say the wave looks like it's gonna, turn into a really, really big one. It's not my place. I'm hearing that's what the Temperance is 8 of Wands, but take it as you will. Look at these cards here. And it's funny, very funny. I'm feeling, this buzzing on the left side of my lip. This came through the Pisces read of like, it was like May or something? A little while back. We did a reading and it was with a Mexican food thing. I don't know, take it as you will, but it was like, I don't know. There was something about that. Something on the side of the lip. Now, it's, the kind of feeling when something is so spicy and it's like, it's kind of like activating part of your mouth. Yeah, that's a feeling, and I couldn't put my finger on it in that reading. I remember being like so fixed. I was like, oh, I feel this thing. I don't know, and it kept feeling on the lip, the lip of my tip, the tip of my lip. I don't know, the corner of my mouth, and I'm just like, I can't even identify where. I don't know. For a number of you, I put Gemini. I promise it's a reading, but maybe there's someone here who was really interested to know possibly even more about your role in this space. Temperance upright, 8 of Wands. I'm here. Come on, talk to me. Come on, talk to me. I was like trying to get the ball to roll. I'm here in the direction as well. Very interesting. Okay. I'm also seeing maybe somebody wants to like collaborate. They like want to know like how you feel about them. I'm here like, yes. See how big my eyes are just getting right there. Oh yes. Okay. They want to know like also what you do for a living. They want you. Period. If they really were to put that envelope in anyone's mailbox, it would be yours, and it would be addressed. I'm hearing straight to. I'm hearing. Once again. I'm hearing, don't be shy now. Ace of Wands comes right there. Okay, I'm hearing cheater. I don't know what that's with you guys. They give you a hummingbird right here. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's reminding me. Oh my gosh, it's reminding me. It's funny. It wanted to grab some. Now, I'm not judging the way the humming works, but it was trying to grab, like, it appeared from my perspective to want to grab nectar from this like it's kind of like a sunken flower. It's like kind of wilted, yeah. And it like tried to, and then it was like, oh shoot, it's wilted. Like that was the kind of feeling. Okay, like it noticed it like immediately, and then it buzzed away. I think the feeling was like it looked a little embarrassed. I don't know if it saw me like looking to do that. Okay, it's a feeling. Okay, all right. Take it as you go. It could be a metaphor here for a number of people, possibly in relationship space. Now, what I'm imagining right there, actually looking at exactly that interaction, is a Five of Cups card. Let me find it for you, and I can see exactly what I'm talking about here with a wilted flower. It's clear the energy and crying for you, Gemini. Yeah, you got a lot around you. I'm here going on around you. The Hangman right there, Death card, and I'm here. He does, huh? He wants to meet with me? Okay. So, what do I do? I'm here. Wow, but there's a level lower. For no reason, it could be something that you're experiencing on, metaphorically, you're like, well, this feels like a big deal. Like, where is he right now? You said he's outside. Oh, okay. Mother Wands in reverse. Emperor upright. Like, it's something maybe related to timing, but not really. I'm seeing this more so as like, what you tell yourself. Interesting. Like, okay, so take it as you will. Mother of Pentacles reverse. Just this feeling that's building with the Ten of Cups upright and the Tower in reverse. Mother of Pentacles reverse. Now, when we get off, I'm just not going to mention this here now. We're going to jump into the extent. We'll see how these energies trail out actually into the next moon cycle. That'll be the moon cycle extended reading. And feel free to tune in there via the website. I'll pay you, but we're going to finish these energies. So for a number of you, someone wants to cut to the chase. They want to know what you feel, Gemini. They want to know, are you willing to water the seeds with them in that garden right over there? The one that is like this big, and they made this tall, and has this much sun. I'm here directed at it. I don't know what you guys, this is a little, whoa. Cards just kind of hitting the chest there. I don't know what this person, someone, something, maybe even you feel really, well, yeah, I don't want to say that you're getting hanging right there with the Ace of Swords and the Father of Cups. Remember, this is something even from a past life. I will come out and say it. It's like the feeling of I met you and it was us all over again. It wasn't like, hey, nice to meet you. It was like, hey, so what has changed? This is the last time we met. The moon here at the base of the Eight of Wands. Now, take it as well. Let's clear that energy. For a number of you, this is something, yeah, I got the Death card a number of times coming through here with the moon as well. Death again right there with that Three Swords reverse. Looking at the Hangman for a number of you, this person, I'm seeing someone like has their hand in your hair. And they're like, hey, you're gonna holler at me, higher front reverse. Now, for a number of you, maybe you met someone and right off the bat, it's like, yeah, he's really thinking of that. He's thinking of it like that. He's thinking of us in that way. Here we go. I'm hearing all my life. This is you actually walking down the aisle. I'm actually hearing someone else maybe going in circles a little bit before you head over to the altar. I don't know what. Maybe for whatever this is you feel like, wow, there's a lot of potential in this experience, but there are also a lot of chains attached. I'm hearing that too. The contract. I'm hearing that. For whatever maybe you feel that way. You're like, oh, I just feel like we got a lot of history and I'm literally going through all cards. I'm turning them from in reverse to right side up. So for a number of you, it's like maybe you're getting a little, it's like last minute kind of feeling like anything else I need to know about the space before I commit to it. I'm hearing that as well. It could actually be you moving, but we're going to pull the cards, Gemini. We'll see. Pull a few cards here. I'm feeling some pressure on the sacral chakra. Ooh. Okay. As I take a look at that high front reverse. Hello, Visa. Father of Cups, upright, Magician, Six of Swords, Seven of Cups, a Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I'm hearing why you're in such a hurry. Hangman here, Six of Cups. Someone's like running through the hall with them. They're like, can we slow it down? Can we slow it down? Okay. All right. Let's get the cards here for you and see what comes through. Feel free to also watch this reading. Come back to it 6 months down the line. Energy tends to move in cycles, right? So, what you tap into around this time may be sort of an experience you're having over time. Interesting. So take it as you will. The past devil here bright. Whoa, I'm seeing like lights, like very bright. You're like suddenly like awoken. And you're also in the middle of the night devil here. The Six of Cups in the recent past. For a number of you, you had a dream of someone, even like it's like a very strong feeling. For a number of you, the Hangman here mirroring the devil. I'm seeing people are like they're talking real closely. I don't know. The Three of Cups in reverse in the Hangman. I'm seeing it was like they're on the phone in the middle of the night. They're like, what in the world? Hello, is that you? Who are you? I'm hearing that as well. Okay, with the Moon and Seven of Pentacles. Now, whenever there's something that possibly you feel you've been experiencing, even maybe in waves and cycles, and it's kind of daunting, to be honest, because there's a lot that you feel, period, maybe in this space. I'm feeling pressure on the right side of the heart chakra. I'm hearing it's hard to say it was a shock. I'm hearing actually, like maybe when you reconnected with somebody here, yes, for a number of you, like so much emotion rushed back in. I'm hearing that Mother of Cups is someone who you met, I'm hearing, and then you like immediately moved to them. Let's clear that. You moved, I'm hearing, because I moved mountains with you. I'm hearing that Seven of Wands, right? But there's something, yeah, it's like serious, kind of sentimental, Gemini. Judgment in reverse. over the moon. It's like even looking through an album, like you open this box and it's like, oh gosh, all these memories. Okay, daughter wants, let's clear it in ground. Yeah, no, whenever you want to quickly close that box. That's a feeling good. You're like, okay, time's up. Everyone here needs to now look at the other corner of that room. Look at over there. I'm hearing that. Daughter kind of like someone's trying to maybe make I don't want to say make light of a situation, but like kind of make someone I don't want to say like distract people in the space in which they feel they're kind of having a very intense experience, but it's like, hey everyone, yeah, everyone, including you. I'm hearing Spider-Man, spider in the wall. I'm hearing that as well. Wow, very interesting. I was like energetically directing everyone's attention. It could be on an energetic level yet again. It may not be literal, right? The energy that comes through. We're doing a reading, so take it as you will. I don't know what that was like, but yeah, for whenever you're let's just say in this way. Well, let's clear the energy. 1 second. I'm here. Okay, call me back. And it's like, I don't know, Gemini, I'm hearing Penelope Cruz. I'm hearing that's what 3 wands, reverse 10 of wands, right? Oh my god, it's 2. I'm hearing May means June, right? Yeah, May means June. Okay, so they're trying to like make it seem a little bit more silly. I'm hearing that maybe with the 2 wands, like I'm hearing the daughter cup, someone's getting kind of nervous. They're getting stimulated for whenever he possibly actually as well. It's like we were on the first date and he offered me like his friend's phone number. I'm hearing that as well, like immediately. Now, I'm hearing what's up. I'm hearing that specifically. Somebody, this reminds me, I'm gonna have that reading. Go check it out. It's on the channel. If you do feel guided, it was like 2 people in like the car together and they were hanging out. I don't know. It was something really interesting. And it was it was interesting. Go check that reading out. Okay, I'm just gonna say it that way. Chariot with the daughter of swords and the father. I think it was possibly the August reading. August. You can find it. Go head over to the channel playlist. And again, always whatever you feel guided to watch. You can also watch the end of this, whatever it is that you feel, the world here with the Empress. But for a number of you, this is just like a huge deal. Also, this may be offered to you, and you're like, envelope, pen. Okay, Gemini, you are a Gemini, right? Okay, so Gemini, you got a lot of Gemini in your chart. I'm hearing in your sun. You could have an advanced degree. Let's say the sun Gemini is like, I don't know. When it comes to commitment like that, it's just, where's my hair? Let me pull it out. Oh yeah. Hey everyone, I'm still a child. I'm hearing that. I'm also still a troll doll. Interesting. Okay, my hair is wild right now, but it's really interesting because, well, my family calls me troll dolls every now and then. Did I just say troll dolls? Oh, okay, apparently they have a few nicknames. Okay, channeling the family now. Okay, dinosaurs. 10 Pentacles. I'm hearing letter H here. I don't know what that's going to. I'm hearing header, title, name. Okay. I'm hearing to the, thereby I announce 8 of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing wedded, I don't know. Whoa. Gemini, maybe for whenever you're having visions of maybe something that you feel is like, it's freaking you out. You're like, why am I having dreams about this person proposing to me? I'm hearing that as well. Like, what are you doing in my room, Harry Potter? I'm hearing this old emperor, right? 7 of Cups. 9 of Cups, anyone? Anybody want 9 cups of cups of water? Yeah, this was for the party, but you know what? I think, why don't you, you're a little thirsty, why don't you take them? Take them with you. Okay, I'm not thirsty. You can take them wherever you need to take them. You have family, right? Friends? Take it, hurry, run. Do what you need to do to just get this out of here. I'm hearing it as well. What? 9 of Cups. So I don't know, for whenever you, I don't want to say like cold feet, but like, what? Why are you running? I'm hearing running to the top mountain suddenly. I'm hearing that as well. Like, running. Like, I'm seeing someone's like running super fast. Like they were having maybe like a romantic getaway with someone. They were like on some kind of like also boat with this person. They were like, because we belong together, sung by Mariah Carey. Just got 2 of Cups, Ace of Swords. Like maybe even someone actually proposed, and it's like this person's like, okay, let's get the gondola moving faster. How do we speed it up? Is there a button on this thing? You gotta like press a speed motorboat. It's not a speed motorboat, my love. I'm hearing that we gotta do this together. I'm hearing that as well. So I don't know. Maybe for a number of you, someone they feel this could be. Let's clear the energy and ground. There's something that somebody is, Hierophant reverse. Come on now. Whoa, I'm feeling splashes of water back on my back. Hierophant here in reverse. I'm hearing the tub. It's not a canoe. I'm in the bathtub and I'm having like a meltdown. I'm hearing that as well. 9 of Cups, the Emperor. I feel I'm in love. Yeah. At the end of the day, you call your therapist. I'm hearing that as well for around. I don't know. You do also you with your spirit guide. You're like, what do I do? I'm hearing. Dun, 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 dun. Nada in the rain. Hey, Matt Soliman, how are you? Hey, so I have like a lot of issues. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, the moon here with the emperor. I'm hearing with you as well. What? Okay, so it's like maybe you start picking up like picking on a, when you're like kind of frustrated with something and the energy's diffusing these other ways. Maybe through with other people. You're like, why'd you put the dishes on the top shelf like that? I can't believe you. And you get into this like whole thing, and this person is like, what's going on? I know you're not pissed about that. Come on, what's going on? And they're talking to you about that. I'm hearing that Four of Cups. Yeah, magician. This is someone who you know very, very, very well. They might actually. I'm hearing hide. Okay, go hide now. Okay, this is your hiding moment. I'm hearing that. Oh my god. They know how it works. I'm hearing possibly with you. Now this could be also you with you, or they got this tendency where it's like, hurry, my marbles. Hurry, no one can see me at the factory is Willy Wonka. Okay, hurry, where I'm hearing where the headdress as well. I don't know what that's about. With the magician, it's clear. High front reverse. So for a number, there's a lot of chaos, and it's like I don't want to be the one to call it out. I'm hearing as well. Son of Pentacles and the magician. Yeah, you're right. It's not about the dishes on the top shelf. You're right. I'm not upset because of that. I'm hearing William. I'm upset because I don't know how to be. I'm hearing the man I want to be. I'm hearing that I wish to be. I'm hearing for me. I'm hearing that magician. So this is like somebody has like these like I don't want to say insecurities, but they're like I feel like I'm not really like I'm not able to feel comfortable in this routine act. I'm here as well. The Sun of Pentacles, which I don't know what that's about, but Gemini, let's clean energy and ground. You feel like positive for whenever there's just so much on the table, like so much that maybe is related to this space that it's like when it gets to that point where you present in this space, it's like it's just like too incredibly passionate. I'm hearing as well, like in relation to the feeling that you feel you need to act upon, like I don't know what, take as you will. For now, you gotta have a Mars in Scorpio, in the 8th house. I'm hearing it gets explosive for a number of you, like in terms of the passion that you can feel for some. It's like, oh no, and I know that about myself. When I go down that road, like even Goldilocks going to grandma's house not gonna find me, like on that road. Like there are gonna be signs like do not trespass. Like it's gonna be me and her and me and only her and only me. We love Fortune. I don't know what that's on you guys. But Bruno, you got some positive for a number of you, maybe even like a jealous streak, and that might be kind of concerning, maybe for you as you feel it. Like before you get into relationships with others, because it kind of sets you in this space where it sets this tone where you're like, I have to be like the only one, and that's pressure actually, possibly. And maybe for now you know this tendency with yourself, and you feel that there could be this fear, and you don't want to have to get. So maybe for now you're very careful when before pivoting. Whoa, but maybe for a review, it's the sake of feeling the fear of feeling that maybe for now you've never been in a relationship. Actually, this might be for a number of you like a bona fide secured. You're in a relationship with a magician. And it's like you feel possibly it's just that fear of like, well, if I were to get in that space and that level, it's like I avoid that space of commitment because knowing that if I do get to that point, I'm gonna have to call it out like in this way of it has to be absolute. I'm hearing that's what the magician's talking about. So for a number of you, you're dealing with someone like this. Okay, they want commitment, and you know how they are. You know that it's in that way. Magician upright, Father of Cups. Where did you go last Wednesday at 2:45 p.m.? I was waiting. I'm hearing at the telephone. We didn't say that we would be calling. No, we would not be calling, and I knew that. But I wanted to just know, like, where were you? I don't know that. That's a little bit across the line, maybe for a number of you. Like, itching my nose right there. Maybe for a number of you, I'm hearing there were a few things that were kind of bleeding in between the lines of the Ace of Wands. Like, there's a little bit of too much. Also, if maybe right off the gate interest, maybe for a number of you, so you feel like this person. So no judgment, right? Everybody has different propensity in the birth chart as well, or different behaviors when it comes to different behavioral mechanisms. We're hearing that as well. Wow, I'm seeing Arabic writing. Like, actually, I gotta show this to you. And I'm not really familiar, okay, but I'm just seeing that right here, so I gotta say it. Look at this. I don't know what that letter might be, but like I'm seeing that. It looks like Arabic writing. Okay, now let's clear the energy ground. I'm hearing Capricorn, very itching my nose, like crazy right there. band is shaken out as well. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. This is something positive for a number of you in each of the moon. This is something like, everybody has their ways, right? Of sort of like also reacting to things. And for a number, this could be a very reactive space where someone is like kind of having a moment possibly as well that you feel kind of shows it all. Like I'm hearing gives it all away. I'm hearing kind of like something becomes clear to you, maybe even of someone's behavior. Like let's say they make a little comment, and you're like, okay, so you call it that, like you call it out in that way as well. So take it as you will. Now for a number of you, this is something, it could be related to your work, and you feel like, yeah, if I were to sign this contract, like I'm gonna be on their boat like for like 45 years. I mean that as well, like out at sea, and I don't know, like would anyone see me like on that boat? Lovers and reverse, very sticky, very sticky. Okay, a Gemini. Now for a number of you, interesting. No judgment, right? Not to say, oh, something's like good about feeling pressure on the heart chakra, like right down the center. So there's something that just, it's a possibly for a number of you a space where you think, there's got to be balance, and you get to that point of thinking in that way. Really, if we were to really do this together, there would have to be balance. We cannot have like, you're on the height of the ladder, and I'm like kind of like leading up to it. Like that's not the way. I'm hearing that for a number of you, I was brought up for a number of you that I was going to be also bringing my story full circle. Like I don't know. So for a number of you, there's something that, and I'm seeing the color yellow here. Very interesting. Is that there's a need for some kind of balance. I'm hearing give and take space of also of the self-expression. I'm hearing of even possibly the passion. Like, so I don't know. For a number of you, maybe you feel like it's gotta come from a place that is brought forward. I'm hearing also gradually. So maybe for a number of you, like someone's just right off the handle, very fast moving. They have a lot of fire in the chart possibly. They're very expressive. They want it now sort of feeling. They could have a Mars and Taurus here as well for a number of you. I'm hearing toilet scrubber machine. Like, I don't know. I'm hearing they get down to things. I have no idea what that's going to do, guys. With the moon, like they're not afraid to like kind of also dig up all the skeletons in the closet of like your past life. I'm hearing that as well. Like they want to know. Like if it's there, they want to know, and they will dig it up. I don't know. So Emperor here, right over the moon. Take as you will. Okay, there. Yeah. Go. What do you like this song? I'm gonna put this white type of song for you. You need to calm down. I'm hearing that specifically. Okay. Gemini, welcome to your reading. That was just I don't know. Gemini's like, I don't know. That wasn't my reading. So what's up, guys? All right. Yeah, I'm here. I don't want to associate with that. I'm hearing that as well. So, all right, we'll follow the cards that daughter chat. So it comes down to commitment. I'm hearing that as well, possibly like calling something out, and it could be a space where you just feel like I just don't feel it, and I just feel like it's just in this way. Maybe it's just too much at this time. It's just too much. I'm seeing October for me. There could be a shake there, a little bit of a shake there. That's made with October. Let's actually pull a card here leading into the new moon. On the 11th, this is 2 of Cups. Wow. First date. So your first child will have my last name. I don't know what. But you then lead out with the Son of Wands. It's like, okay, we're doing this. What? Mother of Swords on the 13th. I'm hearing Mary, will you? No, I know that's not your name. It's the verb. Will you marry me? Okay, 40. 2. Ooh. Thank you so much for your donation. This is Aussie dollars, right? Okay, I promise. I'm gonna make my way to Australia soon. This person maybe lives abroad. They're like, you're gonna come visit me. Okay, I'm hearing class of 09. I'm hearing class. They even give you like the address. They're like, here's my address. I'm gonna be here on Tuesday, so I'm my schedule, and I'll be able to see you right in between those 2 classes. Just meet up with me. All right, High Priestess Mir and the Mother of Swords. Sort of. Are you excited? Well, yeah, sort of. What do you mean, sort of? I need to know. Like, you're on it, right? I'm hearing toilet bowl venture. I don't know what you Ace of Pentacles right there. All right, I'm hearing, it sounds like a class action lawsuit, my friend. I don't know what else. Mother Cups in reverse. I don't know what Ace of Pentacles. This person, like, all of a sudden, they hang up the phone. They're like, I hate myself for doing this. I'm hearing this, but I have to. I have to turn it down. I'm hearing this, but Ace of Wands. You're going to turn on the Ace of Wands? Of all things, I mean, the one thing that you wanted. I know this person's very witty. Maybe even the way that they communicate, they just kind of like, yeah, 5 of Wands. They're like, oh, really? Well, there are like 5 other people waiting in line to have it, so no problem. Are you like, yeah, okay, no problem. Okay, but are you? Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. But are you? Okay, so they could actually be. Ooh, Mother Cups, Father Cups. So let's clear it in ground. pressure on in the throat chakra. Or you have a very strong connection with this person. It's not the kind of thing where the telemarketer won't stop talking to me about the subject. I'm hearing that 10 swords reverse. No. This is like, I called them. I was the one who called them. I brought the conversation forward. I had that dream about them. I'm hearing this well. The mother cups me. I don't know. My priestess, hey. I'm hearing Kazima, halo. I'm hearing the mother cups reverse. It was really hard. I'm hearing really hard to say goodbye. I'm hearing that's what Father Juan's right there. Come and show it up. Hello. From the other side, I know you feel me there and here and there and here and there. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. They're very dynamic. I'm hearing that as well, possibly. Got this like really zany, very. I'm hearing off the wall sort of Ace Swords reverse. They have these interesting words that they use. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that's like with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Like, there's more to the story and you know it. It's more than what they actually come out and tell you. This came through in a reading. I remember it was like two people on the phone. They're like flirting. I don't know. That was a very specific, the coily end of the phone. I think it was the Pisces read or the Sagittarius read. Anyways, I'm hearing germaphobe as well. Mother of Wands in reverse. Remember the son of Wands upright. Now, I'm hearing it went from flirting to like boom. Another one bites the dust. Boom. Another one bites the dust. Hey, you, Ron, hold my parents' keynote message. I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear that. Ace of Cups on the side. Hold on, Ron, is that you? Get my binocular, the really good working ones. And I'm literally, I feel like I'm using like I'm hearing eyeglasses. I'm hearing, but like pens. I don't know what that's gonna be the metaphor, but Ron, is that you? I'm hearing that specifically. It says, hello, beautiful, luminous, flowering life forms. Wow. How is everyone now? I remember that poetry ride we were all on with you, Ron, in that last reading. I remember, don't think I do not remember. Yo, I'm hearing from the last, I'm hearing Nottingham Hill Dance. I'm hearing that as well. Two of Cups leading in. Now I'm in the club, right? We're in the club together. Whoa, cherry mirror in the Two of Cups. This person is very romantic. I have a lot of Aquarius. I'm hearing that as well. They know how to get you to also act along with their play. Whoa, feeling crazy activation on the right side of the crown chakra. Now, Son of Pentacles here, right over the Chariot. I'm hearing Joey Fatone. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that's about. Empress here with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is feeling like pressure on the heart chakra. I'm hearing Party USA. I'm hearing as well through, but I don't know. Maybe they're a partier as well. They got this like they have this Daughter Cups Reverse is very sensitive, very sentimental. They might actually be we're talking about Ron here, right? After all, at the end of the day, you know, we're just describing Ron. Anyways, in his set of I'm hearing pottery at the wheel. I'm hearing in the barn discussions. I'm hearing that with the Daughter Cups and Son of Cups. I don't know what that was going to. Ron, where are you at? I'm hearing Ron. Okay, so now let's clearing ground. I'm hearing the letter J very strongly. I'm hearing job. I'm hearing that specifically with the Mother Wands reverse. I have a job for you. But it's like, it's not that. I'm hearing that as well. It's outside the High Front reverse. And they know that. They're like, look, I know that you're seeing this like this. Okay, I'm seeing the letter J. Hi, Gabriella. How are you? Interesting name. Gabriella Jumalea. Is that how we're saying it? All of us together on the count of, we're all saying my last name. Oh, sure. How are we going to say it? On the count of 3. Okay, so yeah, listen. This person, somebody here, they're all in. They're ready. Roller skates on. The ring came too big. I'm hearing it as well. For you and them and their family and your family and everyone else in between. All the toddlers. I'm hearing all the 2-year-olds. Now, okay, let's clear the ground here, Gemini. I'm hearing, I was just calling you back to see, like, if you wanted to, it wasn't just that. I'm hearing that was a High Priestess in the Tower, the Death Card, and the Mother Cups. Now, where are we? I'm hearing that. It's like they maybe start out some cycle and then it just spins completely in this direction that's like, kind of a blast from the past. I'm hearing that as well. And not hugely surprising, right? We have Mars in its free shadow. We have Pluto. For a moment I was like, who's that? I heard like talking, did not recognize. Okay, Pluto retrograde. Don't you normally check after a thing like that? If you hear voices in the house and you don't recognize it, you usually get up and check, right? Okay, anyways, I don't know what that's going to do. Let's clear it in ground. for a number of you, you feel positive. There's something that just, well, okay, we'll get into it, but Jupiter retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Pluto retrograde. In addition, Venus just cleared actually. It is in Cancer, and we'll have that sort of as a cycle here that we'll be playing around with for quite some time. I'm here playing around with. Okay, okay. Playing around, eh? All right, spirit guides. Not specifically. I don't know what that's about, but Cancer speaks of the past. So take it as you will. There could be something where you're just like questioning, you're like, really, like, what is this? I'm hearing that for a number of you. Maybe there's an experience that just came up for review that just like came out of left field. You're like, I don't understand it right off the bat. I'm hearing that as well. Possibly there's cycles of this experience that are kind of like unique. I'm hearing in comparison possibly to everything's relative, right? It's the last experiences that you may have had. Now, I'm hearing for a number of you, I'm hearing they have children. Now, let's ground. But yeah, for a number of you, right, we've got a lot of cycles here. We have actually, Venus was in Gemini, and it's, again, now in Cancer. So, but, I'm here, this person, whoever you're dealing with, they're very gel. I'm hearing them gel. They got this gel streak. I don't know what. We gotta know it. I'm hearing that Gemini, possibly, you probably do at this point. If you're like, if this is someone who you knew in the past, you know it. I'm hearing October. I'm hearing October baby. I'm hearing Jan as well. January baby. I'm hearing October 6th. Just saw 444 written on this notebook. So where are we going? Even in the notebook. I'm hearing that like, okay. And I'm seeing for a number of you, there's a little bit of this feeling of feeling lost, maybe even in a discussion or in a connection with someone. You're like, okay, it's just overwhelming maybe, and it's like suddenly there's just too much. So now I'm hearing Bellwater. I don't know, I'm hearing Canada. I'm hearing also very strong. I'm hearing maple syrup. Maple finest. I'm hearing that. Maple finest. I don't know. Where are we going though, really? I was writing something down here. Right? In the world? Okay. Anyways, oh, here we are. Okay. So Venus in Cancer. No, that will be until about, I believe it's September. Ooh, actually, probably sooner than that. We'll have Venus going to Leo. Yes. No. Nope. All of August, we have Venus in Cancer. Issue my nose right there. So for a number of you, ooh, there's some kind of maybe even opportunity. It's like, as you feel it, kind of hard to pass up. But for a number of you, there are cycles, possibly aspects that are related to the environment. And it's like inherently, it's not that I'm not, let's say, I'm hearing get down on it, dun, dun. Not that I'm not interested, but you know, there are aspects of the cycle that I'm hearing, gee whiz, like, I don't know what that's linked to, but maybe this is something that you feel needs to be actually researched, like for a number of you. Maybe you want to take your time with that. Now, you got Venus here going into Leo. Well, we all have Venus going to Leo here in, collectively on the 7th of September now. So for a number of you, it's weird. I feel like my eyes, like, in the morning you're kind of groggy. You have to kind of like wipe your eyes. I'm feeling that right there. So I don't know what that's about, but we got quite a cycle here with Venus and Cancer. Now, then we've got Mercury that just went actually clear as well. It is still in Leo. That's your ruler, Gemini, and it will actually shift gears into Virgo in August, and I believe at the tail end of the month. Let's just take a quick look right before we tune it out here. 20th here, yeah, of August. We're gonna have Mercury going to Virgo. So take it as you will. And in addition, the new moon here got a lot of fire energy around this time. So a lot of Leo energy around this time being brought forward for review. So feel free to take a look at the part of your birth chart that's related to Leo, 5th house as well, the sun, what is really being kind of brought forward even from the psyche space, and especially so given that we've got so many planets retrograde. Now, later this week, on the 15th to be exact, Uranus will be going retrograde officially. It's a very important day. Very, very important. I'm hearing I'm hearing worldwide, I'm hearing event. I don't know what that's only to take into, but some kind of like shift maybe that is taken. I'm hearing with the Polar Express and everyone on it. Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. What is that? What's going on? I'm seeing someone like shows up. They're like, everyone's here. They're like, we're waiting in line. We all need. They were told to like wait in this area. I don't know what that was. Like the High Priest looking down at Ten Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Someone was coming through the Polar Bears. That was something. Okay, but for a number of you, this is again Uranus going retrograde. Well, actually, I'm going to jump into Uranus retrograde readings. We're going to do a cycle just like we've done with the Jupiter and Saturn. By the way, those are still available on the website alchemy.com, and there are general versions as well. They're free on the channel, and then you can jump into the extendeds of those on the website alchemy.you. So if you are feeling guided, right, thank you as well for your support with these readings, the extendeds as well, as it does help the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning, connecting, and And we'll get into the Uranus retrogrades. It could be a focus there for you, Gemini. For a number of you, there might be a number, take it as you will, but if you'll guide to watch. Thank you guys for your donations here as well. Light to you all. Thank you for tuning in to you, connecting here to you, and I'll see you soon.